Would you look at that? It seems it's backstory time. What's up, guys? That guy with a pencil here. Fun fact, I do mean to have it on me and keep it on me at all times. And another fun fact, I think, is that who I think it is? I accidentally scrolled to the second page and I saw a face that looked like a certain individual. It could be Evil Eye. Like, legit, I saw the chapter title and I was like doing my whole, hey, let's prepare to record thing for the live reaction. And of course, when I did that, I accidentally scrolled down a little bit. That kind of looks like Count Saint Germain. I would think, like, I don't know who else this would be. At least on the general facial structure, like the eye and everything. But then maybe it isn't, because Count Saint Germain is dark hair. But interesting. Just considering where last chapter ended off, which was basically just like all of our characters deciding, hey, let's team up. Well, no, it's weird to say all of our characters. Realistically, the only character that joined last chapter was Zuma, because he wasn't with our main cast and crew for a little bit. So, like, no doubt he's gonna join out. But still, we are in a completely different spot. We got the black bars for text, or not the black bars for text, black bars for the manga panels, and that means we're in a flashback. So it looks like we're gonna get a flashback in chapter 182. Something's taken the bait. And I'm intrigued. But alright. Interesting. He's in a crater? Void? I don't know. Let's see. Interesting that he has the target eye. But also this body's very scarred. Maybe it isn't. Maybe that may just be an art style thing. Maybe this is a completely new character? Possibly? I don't know. But I feel like just facial structure wise and hairstyle wise, or not even hairstyle, just like hair texture, it looks like Count Saint Germain. And the whole idea of something's taking a bait would at least to me imply that, like, oh, obviously the bait is the allure for power, or the ability to have a wish granted, or something to heal your significant other or grandma. Like, every single person we've seen wield the abilities of Count Saint Germain with the little Kozuka knives, they've all had, like, some specific motivation to do one specific thing. And that's it. So, presumably, that's the bait. How Count Saint Germain figures out this information is presumably another one of his abilities, maybe even related to this target eye, where he sees, like, the goals of whoever he looks at, but I don't know. Let's see. Sweet mother of mercy. Like, for any of my fellow artists out there, because I do know some of y'all exist in the comments, do y'all like drawing backgrounds? Because I hate them. I hate drawing backgrounds. I don't know, something about it's so boring. It's just buildings, but, like, I'm telling you, Tatsu Sensei, they just like occasionally want to remind me, and me specifically, yeah, by the way, I'm good at everything. I can not only just do fantastic action scenes, I can not only do fantastic character designs, amazing spreads, no, I can make your backgrounds. I can make my backgrounds look better than some entire that is crazy. Sweet mother of mercy, Tatsu Sensei. What are they feeding you? What are they feeding you? What are they feeding, Oh, I just did the Ichi the Witch review yesterday. What are they feeding? Is it Nishi Sensei? No, I feel like I always get that wrong. Nishi Sensei is the author. I'm not gonna remember, but what are they feeding you? Or are they feeding the Ichi the Witch mangaka? Or are they feeding the... Honestly, what are they even feeding the Shinobi Undercover mangaka? Sentimi Tadashi something? Like, what are they feeding y'all? Because all of y'all are cooking. But let's see. I hope I can show this. He kind of got the cheeks out. Oh, never mind. So this isn't Count Saint Germain, but it's someone related to Count Saint Germain. And they are in the buff. Let's see. So, you're awake. Alright, who is this? Let's see. Okay. We call this gambling. Ladies and gentlemen, we call this gambling. Could I edit this all out? Absolutely. Will I? I don't know editing me. He's a funny fella. A strange guy, I would say. So whether he edits all out is all up to him. It really depends on if he's awake or not. Like, sometimes he'd be sleepy and eepy, and that's how... If something ever seems wrong in the middle of a video, like timing seems off or music plays too early, it's because editing me was sleepy. He's an eepy fella. I'm not sleepy right now, but I do plan to record a lot, so I'm probably going to be eepy by the end of all this. So, like, we'll see. Maybe I just gamble. It may just be time to gamble. Let's see. Is that... Well, hold on. I did actually fill up my little sip. I filled it up with ice. I forgot to put the water in. Whatever, but take a little sip. Count Saint Germain, actually, his design at least, Well, I think about it, I suppose he predates the character that I'm thinking of from another manga, the Ichi the Witch manga. But he reminds me a lot of a certain character design from there. And so does this character, but let's see, that may just be an art style thing. Is that something you dropped? Ah, interesting. Another, Wait. Is this one of the, I'm sorry, I should not be... I snap whenever I, like, go to, like, think of something. That's bad, because, like, I'm right next to my mic. So, I'm sorry about that. Editing me, you may have to wake up. But with it being the case, is that one of the Cur? If I'm remembering right, that may be one of the Cur. I think it's the Cur, that's what they were called. The species that attacked Vamola, essentially. Or attacked Vamola's planet and, like, many other planets. Because I'm pretty sure that was, like, the one guy with the face mask that fought, Okurun. Well, jumped Okurun, and then, like, I think lost him in the rematch. But then again, I may be misremembering, but the bodysuit thing reminds me directly of the whole... It reminds me of that whole arc. Because, like, Vamola's whole thing is her Gojira, her Godzilla-based bodysuit, which is apparently based on the... God, I forget, was there... I need to actually sit down and do a reread of Dandadan. Was there a god of destruction? A god of protection? Or just, like, an overall deity? I actually don't remember. But with it being the case, it reminds me of that design, and it would make sense considering, now I think about it, where we are. I think? Because I remember ultimately Reiko Kashima was the one who came in and was just like, "Huh!" and then just wiped everything after sucking them all into the mirror. But obviously she ended up like going on a little character arc and leaving to find her ideal man. So like, maybe that's just the move. And ultimately she ended up letting them out. And this is one of the few that survived that onslaught. I know there are more Cur, because, like, we saw them with Count Saint-Germain. Like, Count Saint-Germain's entrance was, like, with them, I'm pretty sure. Or at least alien species. And obviously, like, Count Saint-Germain is known among the stars. But, with it being the case, I do wonder. Let's see. It's no good anymore. You best get a new one. What do you want? There's something I need help with. And if I say no, I won't do anything in particular. I'll simply leave. I mean, maybe it's no good, but yeah, this is definitely one of the Cur. At least if it's no good anymore, that reminds me of, like, all the bodysuit talk. But, one, impressive that they managed to survive that. Like I don't know, Reiko Kashima seemed, like, is she... Obviously, there are deities. We haven't actually... I don't think we've actually met any of the deities. We just know Psycho draws power from them, and typically whenever she draws power from them, she diffs whoever she's fighting. But... I actually don't remember. I don't think we've met a single one of them yet. But out of the characters we've seen and seen in action in particular, I believe Reiko Kashima was just the strongest. Like just the peak of the verse right now. So I do wonder if we're ever going to see a difference in that. Let's see. You best get a new one. I think Count Saint-Germain wants that. I mean, it's a weapon. It's a body tech. And notably, it seems like that guy, the guy who is worried for his wife and made the deal with Count Saint-Germain for that, it seems like he had a variation of this whole bodysuit thing, except his was in the shape of the bull. So maybe Count Saint-Germain modified this one that he's probably going to take, or maybe it's another ability that he stole, or maybe it's another one. Like, I don't know, but let's see. And no, I'm not commenting on how freaky, like, it's Dandadan. We could literally change the manga's name to Freakdadan, and nothing would change, so I'm not gonna comment. It's there. Y'all see the cheeks out. That's what I'm gambling. I'm call me a Kali Kinji, bro. I'm rolling the die right now, because if you look down to be like that. Let's see. There's something I need help with. And if I say no, I won't do anything particular. I'll say, I don't buy that. I mean, maybe, like, notably, especially with his ability, the ability to never be remembered, at least in my opinion. Or, not in my opinion, but, like, legit to not actually be, like, traceable or recognizable as, like, someone, if you don't want to be, presumably. That's, like, too good an ability. So I also probably wouldn't be worried about anything, and I'd probably just dip too. But at the same time, he has no reason to tell the truth ever. Because the moment he leaves your line of sight, you'll probably forget him. Let's see. I'll simply leave. So, what do you say? Do you think you can survive all alone on this strange planet without even a suit? Ah, okay. So yeah, this is definitely okay. Whatever theories of this being one of the Cur that fought. I mean, I may be off on it being one of the ones that specifically fought Okurun and his crew, but I think it has to be, because, like, who else would it be? But if it's the, like, I'm trying to remember if it's that specific one I'm thinking of, because he was one of the ones, or this one was one of the ones that, like, jumped Okurun. I remember that specifically. And then again, we saw all the other ones that jumped Okurun later on, like ones that fought Gigi, fought Momo, all the stuff like that. But this one in particular. But interesting though, I mean, obviously, you know, it's probably gonna have a human visage or appearance because that's just the easiest thing to draw. But at the same time, very interesting. So it seems like the universe isn't I mean, it depends on if all of the cursed species truly look like this. But at least with the... Then again, I guess technically Mr. Shrimp is also humanoid, but he has more, like, genuine alien appearance. And obviously there's that one, like, super weird, powerful guy that got referenced forever ago who, like, gave him the nanoskin and then, like, has yet to reappear, though I feel like that's another scene. And also the Subterraneans. Are they aliens? I think they are aliens. I think the Subterraneans are aliens. But then again, wasn't the thing they were feeding a yokai? I need to just hit a reread. But essentially, interesting. So far, we've had two separate species that are capable of wearing the suits, but both are humanoid. The Vomola species, which name I forget, and the Cur, or at least this Cur, has a very humanoid appearance, for all intents and purposes. Sure, they have the weird bullseye eye, but other than that, they're human. Let's see. The Earth's gravity is pretty heavy, isn't it? Don't you find it hard to stand up? That's also interesting. I mean... I know, like, it's confirmed. Like, we ran experiments. Your bone density decreases if you spend time in space. And, like, I forget the full context of the experiment. I think just the person was up there for, like, a year. Or, well, not a year. But then again, you know, I believe... I need to... Since I suck at biology, I just need to sit down, like, do some research so I can actually get my numbers right. But, like, your body replaces itself consistently. Like, you're always dying. It's just that after a certain point, your cells stop replicating faster than you're dying, and until when you slowly start to decay because your cell replication slows down after a certain age. But we replace a massive chunk of our biomass year over year. So it actually is possible if it was only a year for the bone experiment. But essentially, your people who spent extended time in space, where there's obviously no gravity, got less bone density because the body didn't think it was optimal to have too much bone density anymore, and then it just shrunk down. Because it didn't have to fight the pressures of Earth's gravity. And presumably, if the suits that the Cur wear come with this whole, like, either anti-gravity suppression system or a support system, yeah, it would make sense that they are not able to adjust to Earth's gravity. Even though Earth's gravity is basic to us, you put us on, like, any slightly larger planet and we'll... That's the one thing on Interstellar, but actually, no. Very specifically, the planets that go on Interstellar also have gravity similar to Earth. I forgot about that. I remember when I first watched Interstellar, I was like, that's wrong! But they have like multiple lines in the movie talking about how, hey, the reason we're exploring this planet in particular is because it's gravity, it's life, all that, it has water, it's close enough to Earth. Like there are a bunch of Earth copies in the universe. They just don't have life as far as we can tell. Which is interesting. I'm not going to go too deep into it, but the scientist in me is always like, huh, strange that there's so many Earth-like planets that have been around just as long as Earth. But there's no other life in the universe. Strange. But, let's see. There are a bunch of different paradoxes about that, theories. But, let's see. Don't you find it hard? Wait, let me see something. Ah! What did that just do? I have no idea. Alright, that actually kind of scurs me. Editing me? We're just gonna put 13... In fact... Yeah, darn it, I just scared the soul out of me. Let's see. We're going to do this for editing me purposes. So yeah, he's going to be real active tonight. He's going to be mad. Let's see. 13:50. But let's see. Shall I lend you a hand? Once again, so he's going to give out... But interesting, though. So I wonder... I mean, they're humanoid enough, so they could probably fake it. But how is Count St. Germain going to help him? What ability is he going to give this Cur? Let's see. Oh, alright. Now we're back to the modern day, and we're back with the full-scale cast. Is this meant to be them? I'm guessing this is meant to be them. Otherwise, it's kind of random that they're here, because I don't recognize this guy. But they do have a scar, which is very similar to the scar that's noted here. Let's see. It's Aina, Gigi, Zuma, I forget his name already, but the poor guy. Poor guy's been going through it. This person, Okurun Momola, who's still... Oh, well, this is actually the first time she's not just, like, flat out smiling. She's, like... It's like an inverted smile. Interesting. And Momo, who's just chilling in the pocket. Interesting. Who is this guy? Let's see. Whole gang. I'm not a fashion guy, but why does Zuma have it on, though? Why is the fit... I mean, the only thing that's kind of funky is, like, the sandals. But even then, I know that's, like, an extra style factor, too. Like, Zuma. You afford that on a single policeman's budget, dog? I know that's expensive. Multi. Hey, you guys, how long are you gonna walk around in a huff? Okay, they were about to box, Momo. They got a little bit of heightened tension. They wanted smoke, Momo, and you stopped them. I'm not saying it's a good thing they want to smoke, but they wanted to run them hands, and you didn't let them run them hands. So just let them adjust. Let her recoup, Momo. They need to do it for themselves. And obviously, they didn't meet Zuma. Or they did meet Zuma, but, like, they still don't have enough context for the guy. And obviously, I'm not saying you truly are defined by the company you keep, but if I saw all the people Zuma was around or was leading, and then I saw Zuma, I'd be like, you're probably a bit rough and tumble yourself. Let's see. I can't trust this guy yet. Alright, so, obviously, someone's gonna save somebody's life, and they're gonna start trusting each other. Let's see. It's all good. I don't care. I mean, it's true. It's true. Like it don't matter. He's specifically here for help with his curse, the poor young kid's curse who was like captured, and Momo's curse. Like, so he's like, I don't really care about you guys. Obviously, he's probably going to be, like, something of a mainstay, but I could definitely see after this arc is wrapped up, this little mini curse arc, I can definitely see him filling a more class rep role. Note how the class rep got her own Shikigami type thing. I called it Shikigami, but her former classmate, or not classmate, former rival, she has her own power set and all that, but notice how she's not really part of the main group. She's kind of just, like, main group adjacent. I see Zuma ending up being something like that, where he'll have moments in later arcs, but I don't think he's going to actually end up joining the core group, especially because he goes to a different school. If characters from the same school aren't really going to join the main crew, clearly I don't think Zuma is. As much as I would like Zuma, because he got it on, though. Let's see. You're so annoying. We're here. Wait, whose van is that? Oh, okay. So we came all the way back to the Ayase household. Let's see. Wait, whose van is that? Oh, it's you, Manjaro. Oh, for some reason I was like, is this going to be the guys who were with Psycho? No, this is the guy who ran, he's, ironically enough, from the GG arc. He ran the exorcism business around there, and he consistently makes sparse appearances here and now. It looks like he's here. Let's see. Oh, long time no see. Sorry, I can't, that's way too close to Count Saint. Slow down. That is way too close to Count Saint Germain's voice. 1 second. Hey, long time no see. Manjaro Paisen! What are you doing here? Have the evil eyes briefs been causing problems? I forgot all the negativity stored in there. I'm glad we're mentioning Evil Eye though. Gigi! When was the last time you let him out? Oh, sorry, I messed up again. I keep going so close to the Count Saint Germain. Let's see. Oh, long time no see. No, everything is quiet. The number of tourists coming to see the briefs is now remarkable. It's freaked you down. Let's see. Huh? Taurus? Momo, Famola, we're heading off. Oh. Where? Back there. Let's see. Wait, what happened to your face? So there was this guy. He was wearing a bull suit. He has a what? Let's see. Who did that to you? Never mind that. Just get ready. Oh, okay. But that's of course, right? Because Psycho was very specifically, she told the other two, hey, I'm gonna focus on my granddaughter's curse. We can figure out the rest of this because we can knife business somewhere else. Not right now, though. So let's see. Oh, Miss Psycho, are you alright? Granny, does it hurt? Aw, thank you, Momola. Don't worry about me. Hang on a sec. Where exactly are we going? Well, somewhere to help take care of your curse, presumably. Shimane, we may be able to turn Momo back to normal. Come on, hurry up. Oh, okay. I mean, like, it's an interesting enough plotline. But just, unless it's revealed to also be part of Count Saint Germain's plan, it does feel kind of random, I will admit. Like, a straight, but then again, we do want to build. And I think all of this is indirectly building to Count Saint Germain, right? Like, because obviously we have the girl whose name I do forget again, and she's not even here anymore. It's almost, like, we almost slightly redirected off her plot, even though she's definitely still directly tied into the Count Saint Germain thing. We set up the bully character 2 chapters ago with the jumping crone, and the Jiangxi were very specifically with the one lady whose mother, I believe, or grandmother is in peril. So we're setting all these things up. And I'll admit, the one thing I'll give Dandadan in particular is that Tatsu Sensei is very good at just, here's this, like, thinking of all the different disparate plot lines that are all set up in Dandadan. They're like 10 separate plot lines running at once. series is only 182 chapters long, but there are 10 different plot lines. There's the unaddressed subterranean plot line. There's still the entirety of the rest of the curse species. Obviously, Count Saint Germain himself. You have the idea of Vamola's family coming here. You still have the current 3 separate three separate, yet at the same time all tied together, curse plot lines with Momo's unique curse, Zuma's unique curse, and not Vamola's unique curse. Zuma, Momo, and the guy's unique curse. And there are probably more, but I'm just going off the ones I remember immediately off the top of my own piece, which is very, very good. And hey, I'm honestly happy to have multiple plot lines. Multiple plot lines are always interesting to follow, and it essentially allows House of Sensei to kind of do whatever, and it will somehow be relevant, which is very impressive. Like heck, technically, the back intro part of the chapter was feeding into the current plot line. How that's going to end up affecting the current plot line surrounding Count Saint Germain, no idea, but that's still there. We'll see. For reals? Yeah, woohoo! I cannot hit an organic woohoo. And I still haven't listened to the Dandadan dub, but I know it's fully out. So, like, I should, because I know GG appeared in there. But I'm just giving them, I don't want to give them, like, the full dude bro voice. But I'm teetering. Interesting. No Kenta with the crew, though. So, like, I guess they are fully abandoning the Nature Bay plot. Like, where is Kenta? Let's see. Yay! Really? There's no time. Get in the van. Get in the van. That's probably why there are less characters than before. They need to all fit in the van. But wait, is Zuma coming? Let's see. Oh, may I come along too? I'll pay for my own travel expenses, of course. Ooh. Did he get a job? Where are your parents? Okurun. I know Momos are dead. Where are your parents, Okurun? I want to come too. I'll get to see Momo back and forth. You're gonna see her eventually anyway. You little freak. No, I'm kidding. Let's see. If you're going, Takakura, then so am I. Ugh, do what you like. Hurry up and get ready. Aw, okay, they're all covered. Hurry up, you idiots! Okay. Woohoo! I'll be back in no time. Oh no, do I still have any lotion? Okay, I'm sorry. That was the Fruitadan in me being like, why do you need lotion? Obviously, just to moisturize. Sorry about that. Let's see. We all go together. Get to go together. Oh, Babola's so happy to just be included. Oh, yeah, that's the thing. These three. Who are you? Let's see. Well, ironically enough, that's what Psycho asked. Who are you? I don't think I know your faces. Oh, Granny. We wanted you to take a look at him if you could. Oh, hello. Granny. I love it. It is so consistent that everyone in the universe is like, that's your all individuals? Let's see. They're in the cursed trunk with me as well. This guy was about in 7th grade when he went. Oh, 7th. I thought for some reason I thought he was way younger than that. This guy was in about 7th grade when he went in the trunk. He's aging at an incredible speed. You people come along to. Gee, that's gotta be a huge van then. Well, that's gotta be a tight trip. Like I know it's a full scale van, but geez, that's a lot of people. Let's see. You people come along too. It's probably an effect of the same curse that's on Momo. Interesting that the same curse would have so many different effects, though. I mean, like, possible. Oh! Well, there we go. I was wondering where Kenta was. And where's the other girl? But that's such a wide range of effects. Poor eyesight. Rapid aging. Small. And, like, I'm not sure, in the question is, like, how continuous is Zuma's? Because notably, the 7th grader has the continuous curse where he's just consistently aging as if he was still in the box, which seems to have accelerated time. Zuma, his vision has degraded, but we don't know, like, does he consistently need a new prescription? Or has he just lost a lot of his eyesight, which may make it stagnant or continuous? And Momo's just been small. So we have knowingly active, stagnant one, and then a possibly active or stagnant one, which is very interesting that all of this is the same thing. Let's see. Huh? One moment, please. I don't have that kind of money. But why do you have a fit? But why is the fit so hard then? Is the fit not hard? maybe it's just hard fits are cheaper in Japan or something, because that fit would probably cost me about 1,000 bean. Let's see. Who said any darn kids had to pay? Just shut up and come along. Zuma is so grown that I always forget he's still technically not even an adult yet. Well, let's see. But yeah, Psycho with the bank, dog. Psycho with the bank. Let's see. Miss! Wait. Miss! Emergency! Oh! Jeez. I mean, like, I still give credit to Kenta. That is still very impressive visualization. And, like, even as an artist, I struggle to visualize stuff. I know, like, it's technically easier for me to visualize certain things, not only just because like I have a certain like memory type, quote unquote, where I can actually like remember images and stuff like that, and also I've just spent years upon years drawing even my own characters sometimes, so like I just know how to image and then put things down. But he has to like think of all of these things, and of course probably the nanoskin does some slight adjustments in order to make sure that like everything is copacetic, but still that's very, very impressive that he's able to create these very advanced constructs and manipulate them so well. Let's see. Mix! Emergency! Off! Whoa! Oh, you freak! Momo, you do remember you're a freak today, right? Let's see. Freak, what's the matter? What? What's with all the cheek shots in this chapter, bro? He said enough regular fan service. Reverse fan service now. Let's see.
We found the teacher who blackmailed Yukishiro.
Yukishiro, that's her name. Yukishiro. I'm gonna forget it. I'm not even gonna sit here and play with you like I'm not gonna forget it. I'm gonna forget it again. Let's see.
We found the teacher who blackmailed Yukishiro.
I don't think they have. I really don't think they found Kelsey Germain.
And they taken her to the gym. The class rep is currently...
Oh, okay, so maybe never mind. Maybe the class rep is currently part of the main cast. But then again, I guess Kit is also kind of in that same weird role, but no, now they're here.
Taking her to the gym. The class rep is currently keeping an eye on the situation.
They don't even give her... But then again, I know that's... Apparently that's just customary. Like, you do call the class rep. Like, at least Boruto does it. Essentially, any manga that has a school, I've always seen it. They rarely ever refer to the class rep as their actual name. They just refer to them by their title. But it's always been strange to me. But, I mean... culture differences. Let's see. What's happening? Get in already. Hang on a minute, Granny. Yeah, but look at that. Look at how these two plot lines are colliding right now. Obviously, the curse plot line is definitely the fault of Count Saint Germain. Like, this all feeds back to him, which is why a lot of people, myself included, have started viewing him as basically the main villain of Dandadan, at least at current. But interesting how these two plot lines are colliding. They need to leave in order to take care of the 3 curse situation, which is obviously very, very pressing. Like, this, if this guy gets any older, he could die. Like the kid who's in 7th grade, yeah, he's a high chance of dying if he's aging this quickly. But at the same time, Zuma's eyesight's going, Mo's been small, but they can't really leave this alone, considering they already set up the plan in motion for this. So, even though they are born of the same root, these two diverging plot lines are now getting in the way of each other, which is very interesting and very good writing, in my opinion. Let's see. Hang on a minute, Granny. Someone we know is in serious trouble right now. Can we delay our departure? Oh. No, there's going to be a supermoon tomorrow. We need to be in time for the hours of the ox on the day of the supermoon. I wonder what historic significance that has. Or not historic, it should be natural significance that has. Though I remember the one time I saw a supermoon when I was really, really young. I was horrified. I thought Thanos had like, well, obviously when I was much younger, Thanos, or at least the reference I think of whenever I think of Thanos, like throwing like pieces of the moon. It didn't exist yet. But when I saw it was like a supermoon, and I was like, why is it so close? Why is it so? Why is it is it planet? Like I thought we were cooked, but then I was just supermoon. For the hours of the ox on the day of the supermoon. I'll stay behind. You all go. Ira? The last time you were in a scenario with supernatural abilities, and that was just Yukishiro's supernatural abilities, by the way, you were cooked. If it wasn't for Momo, you would have been super cooked. And Okurun was there with you like, I'm not sure you're built like this. Neither, and I see you down here, Okurun. I don't think either of you are built like this. Momo, leave this to me. Just make sure you get back to normal. I hope Turbo Granny comes in and clutches up, because I do not trust these two. I'll stay behind too. With no training and no power, you're going to get back shots, Okurun. Vicious back shot. Let's see. Takakura, I've been waiting forever for you to return back to normal. And he's actually voiced by African American. I'm so happy that Okurun got that voice actor. Let's see. I've been waiting forever for you to return back to normal. And I desperately wish I could see it happen, but I'm sorry, Miss Ayase. Oh, I understand. Well, I got Granny with me, so go help our friends. But Okurun, you have no powers and no training. You're like, Okurun, I hate to say this, bro. You're actually a liability. I know you're more physically powerful than you were before. Is there a delay? Oh, there is delay. Sorry, I'm using new software. And now I'm actually actively noticing the delay. I hope that doesn't pop up in the video. I have you USB linked. Oh, I don't like that. And why is I don't get why is it so blurry? I need to work on this stuff. I'm sorry. I'm still figuring out a whole bunch of stuff. I'm trying to like do new things in the new year. Let's see. So go help our friends.
Hey, we need to hurry or she'll be in trouble.
Takakura, come on. Right. Miss Ayase, please, get back to normal and come back. Something's gonna go wrong. Understood, I promise. Go, Kinsa, you gonna make it bigger? Well, maybe not.
Go.
Here we go. All right, let's see them cook. Uh-oh. Well, but I don't think they actually found Count Danger Man. Oh, this is the big bulky gym bro, right? The gym teacher? Why is he shirtless? Oh, well, maybe that is a tank top. But I remember they were going to have the mixer here, right? They were going to do the basketball mixer. That's why they're going to the gym. At least presumably, I don't think they actually found Count Danger Man. Like, I think it's a little too soon for that. But then again, maybe they have. But overall, a W chapter. I will admit, a W chapter. A very packed chapter too. Or at least it feels very packed. Like from the opening, which I'm scared to scroll all the way back to, not only for the lag, but also for well, the contents of it. But I'll scroll to like the very like tip of it, just so like this right here. This whole interaction's interesting. Once again, sort of weaving together outstanding plot lines, revealing that one of the Kurt did survive, but their suit is quote-unquote inoperable. So now Count Danger Main's going to take possession of that in exchange for helping this Kurt possibly blend into society in one way or another, and then maybe get their hypothetical revenge, or even call up their people in order to make sure they can come get the lick back. That's going to be an interesting plotline. I'm interested to see how that plays out. That's sort of an evolution of an existing plotline while weaving it in once again all to the great big bad manipulator Count Danger Main. Obviously, the whole like awkward tension between these groups is interesting. I'm actually very intrigued to see where this goes. Even though I think they will all end up being homies in the end anyway. Is it going to becoming part of the main crew? I want it. So give it to me. But with that being the case, interesting. The Manager will return and going out. Splitting up the group is the biggest and most interesting development here. Obviously, Gigi may end up going with Psycho and the Curse crew, and I think that does make sense. It'd be good to have two people with powers there. Unfortunately, though, I think the group that's going to go deal with the main villain, quote-unquote, that they think they found is a little underpowered. Like, Class Rep and Class Rep and Ira are the only one with powers. And of course, obviously, we have Kinta, but he only has a very limited amount of nanoskin. He doesn't have the whole house again. And they're going to go fight the final boss? Not the final boss, but like they're going to go fight a villain, supposedly? While Okudun has no powers, like I feel like Okudun's going to be a liability. So I'm thinking this may be calling into a Turbo Getting Return or some reveal that he has some aspect of her powers back. Because I think this is too dangerous to set up to just go smoothly. And obviously this ending right here is building up something strange, considering we don't actually see Yukishiro and the mysterious teacher. But we do see the big bulky guy who was trying to get in where you could fit in with a certain other teacher that, of course, he kind of, I'm not going to say he fumbled the bag on, but he kind of fumbled the bag on. But with that being the case, I'm very, very intrigued to see how this all is going to go down. But that's what I think. Please see what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you made it all the way to the end of this video, please leave big and beefy, because sweet mother of mercy this guy's built. Big and beefy in the comment section down below. I did thank you so much for watching. Please remember to leave a like, share, comment, and subscribe. And make sure you hit that little notification bell so you do not miss out on any videos that come to the channel. Also, I do want to have a Patreon down below where you can support me for as low as $1, get them one, dumb month. You things like exclusive videos, early content, and more. You also now become a member to the channel for as low as $3 a month to get the same perks and more. So those perks will include the live reactions to every other series I happen to review, and variations of all my videos, and if you become a $25 patron or a $25 member, you can order whatever video you want. Also, I do a link to my Ko-Fi in the description down below. You can drop 5 beans for a short video, 29 beans for a long video, or any means at all. Any support is always greatly appreciated. Now, I'd like to thank you so much for watching once again, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. This is Dago the Pencil, writing off. I'd like to give a thank you to our sketch tier members: Greyhound, Eternal Flame, Red Wolf 4765, Astro, Super Flame Zero, Glacier, XZ, G Prosper, Planet Crone, Zeta, and Brandon Payne. Then I'd like to give a little thank you to our line art tier patrons: Sean, Midnight Lord 21, Kevin, Encarnacion, and A+A. And then I'd like to give a huge thank you to our Ink tier members: Fine, Austin Wimberly, Euchiha, Yuki Ally, and Carlo Alaimo. Then I'd like to give a gargantuan thank you to our digital art tier members: J Warrior and AZ Void. Then I'd like to give another gargantuan thank you to our colored art tier patrons: Overlord Zero, Waki Minoz, and Idemokami. Then I'd like to give a final legendary top of the line thank you to our That Guy with a Pencil tier patron, the glorious king, Calvin Elder.